Well, it is time to make a video someone will actually watch. And I just can't think of absolutely nothing to that's more of a, attention grabber. Yes, she does have her head wrapped up. I get it, but I mean, let's keep it a buck here, guys. So the internet is stupid, and the internet is asking stupid questions again. So without further ado, let's get into this poorly acted but very voluptuous sketch. Let's get into it.
My seat in the front seat. And I get that that's your mom and everything, but like, you go into the back, right? No, absolutely not. Why? What are you talking?
Yeah, see, so apparently the internet believes that a young lady should take issue with her beau's mother having the front seat of a car. Like, this is a legitimate question I guess people are asking. I'm not sure how, but yeah, this just goes to show the complete lack of guidance that's taken place, and the fact that this is even a question goes to show the complete lack of guidance that's taken place within, certain aspects of Western society. No, it's not just an urban thing. Let's keep going.
About? I'm your wife. Are you serious right now? Okay, we gotta keep having these type of conversations. Every time I link up with your mother, is always a problem. Alright, cool.
So this is some of the worst acting that I've seen in a really long time. She's like, and her homegirl there with the chesticles is like, calm down, calm down. Oh my goodness. Like, every time with your mother, this is an issue. Like, okay, so deal is that if this young lady was raised properly, she would know to, not just the fact that it's his mother, that she's an elder. This is clearly an older woman that she's dealing with, and there would be that respect to automatically just go and like not make a big deal out of it. Plus, and she's like, I'm your wife. If they this is a skit, but if they were actually married, right? Like, this is a conversation that this is one of those things that ultimately, if he was a man of, about his business, like, this gets nipped in the bud very early. Because first and foremost, she'd have that respect for the mother. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too sure. Like, even though I was blessed to have a fantastic mother who was married to my father, I was actually born in wedlock, right? So every ex that I've ever had, the ones that I took seriously enough to meet my mother, they're like, "Oh, your mother's so amazing. She's fantastic. She's just this cute, adorable little lady." She is. She was great. And so there was never that question of, "Oh, who's gonna sit in the front or back seat?" Because it's my mother. Like, dude, like you respect her. You would automatically garner her that amount of respect. But the internet wasn't raised properly.
It's life now, so why are you still here? I'm always gonna be here. Okay, but go to the back fucking seat. Hey, I'm your wife. I'm your fucking wife, and this is my car. But this is my car.
Oh, so it's her car? I mean, but he's still the man, my guy in the glasses. If this is, once again, this is a setup. This is completely fake. But deal is that regardless whose name's on the car, sweetheart, in our relationship, it's not your car, it's our car, and that's my mom. You have respect for her off top. Like, this, that's why it's kind of hard to judge these things. She's not a bad looking chick by any stretch of the imagination, but fellas, I mean, if you're out there, you should be looking for women of a higher caliber who would respect your mother just off strength that she's your mother. Like, her respect for you should supersede any, like, this conversation it shouldn't even be a real conversation, but the internet's going to do what the internet does. And like, her respect for you should be like, so she should see your mother as, quote unquote royalty in her eyes because she gave birth to you. But once again, we have generations of, men who were raised by women and not particularly guided towards that way. Because if you look at how women think of each other, how women look at each other, they know that they're competition, yet they always put on that fake facade and all the other niceties that comes along with it. Let's keep going.
I understand we're in this together, but babe, that's my mom. I haven't seen her since Corona.
the popping chesticles, right? She's just like adding in. She's being what's the name? She's being an agitator in the situation, and he's like, I haven't seen her since Corona. I don't know if this. I know this isn't a real situation. This really feels staged, but if it were like the first thing you, my guy, need to do is to get rid of, like, yo, like, chop off that best friend of hers. Like sweetheart, like, you gotta know, like, you my man, you have to lay that pipe to a point where, you know, her best friend, like, isn't even there. Like, her best friend's off someplace, you know, with her own situation with those soft looking chesticles.
Countries around you, stop being a mama's boy. I love you and I love her. I love both of y'all. Go to the back. Go to the back seat. Go to the back seat. No.
Go to the back seat. No, oh my goodness, you gonna sit back seat in my car? It doesn't matter. It's like that's why I'm genuinely not believing that, you know, this, or they're actually married, or this is a real situation, because just off top, the respect for the elder thing is supposed to hold sway. You know, like, you're supposed to respect that relationship that he has with his mother. But, you know, that's really not how these broads were raised these days.
You could be his mother, cool, but go to the back.
And you see that she's in there calling her bitch, everything else like that. Like, this really feels staged. Yeah, like, if you're married, if you're in a relationship, if you're in that type of a relationship, I'm sorry, but the relationship with the mother, and between the mother and the daughter-in-law, has to be somewhat casual, you know. But then again, I was raised different, right? Okay, that's the end of it. But we gonna skip on back. Well, skip to a pretty decent place. I mean, hold on, let's check her out right quick. She's not, you know, I mean, she aight. She's not, she ain't, she's definitely dope. But let's be real, that's still moms. You know, like, I don't know, you know, like, any of the particulars. I never pretend to know any of the particulars. But what I do know is the difference between right and wrong. And if this young lady was so quick to call my man's mom's a bitch, let's keep it a buck. I don't foresee them actually being married. It's a big part of the reason why I've declared it. Hold on, come on, catch up. I've declared it a bit of a skit. But you know what, screw it. We'll leave it there. I wanted to, you know what? I wanted to get another one with the quote unquote best friend, who's definitely bad in her own rights, despite the whole head wrap situation. And I'm pretty sure that's a ton of weave on her head too. But either ways, guys, yeah. So that being said, all the internet stuff, if you liked it, toss it a like. Dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Like, I don't really see this as a question, you know? Yes. Granted, there are tons of mothers out there who are awful. I have come across millions of them, and my empathies are out there to you. But just as a general sign of respect, particularly if you're in a relationship that's we're gonna call a marriage here, if she's not, you know, if she can't respect your mom, she can't respect the relationship that you have with your mom, if you're gonna be that loving and, or seemingly you know, affectionate towards her, like, oh, you're mama's boy, da, 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 da. Well, I mean, don't you want to be treated right as well? That's sort of the line of succession there, you know what I'm saying? It is mother then wife, you know, and the deal is that the wife should be you know, appreciative of the mother, and, you know, that's in building the type of man that she'd want to you know, spend the rest of her life with. But unfortunately, we just live in strange times, and once again, I'm not 100% sure that this isn't staged. So guys, let me know, you think it's staged in the comments. Let me know, like, who would you place over the other? I personally no longer have this dilemma to deal with, because, you know, rest in peace, mommy, you're the best. Sherry was a saint. I'll tell you that much. But either ways, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and until the next one.